Greetings, students. So I wanted to show you a little bit of Windows 10 file management, but also I wanted to show you just a little bit about VMware Fusion for those of you who use Macs. And most of this, again, is about Windows file management, but I am running VMware Fusion. This is available to you as a student for free. Just need to let me know that you need it, and we can get that for you, get you signed up. And on my Mac here I have quite a few different virtual machines installed, so we can go ahead and pull up Windows 10. Now what I've done here, I can fix that later. What I've done here is I have set this full screen and log in, and you can see here I do have Microsoft 365 installed here. That's also available to you for free from Miami, so just so that you know that. Again, the main point of this video is just to show you the Windows File Manager. We're also going to go ahead and we'll go start Chrome. So let's say that I wanted to download iTunes, and I go here and I download this. Now I don't really need iTunes on this computer, but one of the things we can do here is we can do show in folder, and you can see where it is. Or we have these quick access things. So let's say you downloaded it and you didn't really pay attention where it went. You can open up here, in quick access we can go to downloads, and we can probably find the items that we downloaded. Now other quick access locations that you have include documents. So if you're saving something from a Microsoft application in particular, it'll save to documents. And then also lots of folks like to put lots of stuff on their desktop. I wanted to go deeper though into looking at this PC here. This is the local disk. This is your C drive. Then if you have multiple removable drives, those will show here. You can see what's on those. But let's go here to local disk, and what we want to do is to go deeper. Now, a lot of the program files that you install, whether they're 64-bit programs or 32-bit programs, you'll find those here. Here's a list of all the users. Any user that is logged in is going to have a folder here. You can only access your own folder or anything that's in public. You'll notice here at the top that I'm moving through this. Let's say we go to Windows. I want to go back to local disk. So this is the breadcrumb trail. We can go back and look at previous things further up the hierarchy. Frequently we call this the root directory. Let's go back down here. We'll call this the root directory. And then we have branches out from that. So each of these folders is a different branch, and you can go down into these folders. So we go back to disk here. Let's go to the 64-bit programs are over here. 32-bit programs are here. And if you wanted to run one of these programs, you can do it directly from here. Let's say you can go into Internet Explorer, and then you can find the Internet Explorer application. You can double click on this and run Internet Explorer. Don't know why you'd want to in this day and age, but that is something that you can do. And I'm going to say ask me later on this, so we're going to shut this down. But I just wanted to kind of see how the folders and so forth are set up. And we'll go ahead and close that. So this is Internet Explorer running here. So we'll close that down. Now, again, when you save things from within programs, okay, so let's go to Microsoft Word here, and we'll create a blank document, and we'll just, this is the first time running on this particular machine here, we'll just type something, and then we'll go here to File, and we can go to Save As, and this will give you some different locations. I want to save this in a spot different from Documents, so it's only going to save it in documents. Or if you have OneDrive connected, it's going to want to save it to OneDrive. But let's just go to this PC. And I want to save this actually on the desktop. Or let's go into the C drive from this PC. And we're going to go to local disk. And I want to save it somewhere random, like I'll right click here and I'm going to do a new folder on the C drive. Let's call it stuff, and I can save it, as a Word document in this particular folder. Now, how am I going to find that now? Let's go back here to the File Explorer. Go to this PC, go to local disk, and now we have a folder here called stuff, and here's this file. Now I want to do a couple of other things with this. I want to copy this file, and let's say we paste it again here as a copy, and then what if we also want to paste it here on the desktop? Or we want to go into one of these places like downloads, and I want to paste that here. Okay, the file actually is in all of those places here now. I don't want this, so I'm going to actually right click and delete this one. Or so let's just right click, delete, and so another thing I'm going to do here really quickly, let's do a new folder. Right click, go to new folder here on the desktop. Let's call this other stuff. Double click here. Inside of here, let's just do another new folder. And call this one even more stuff. And let's right click and go to new, and let's create a notepad file here, a text document. And put something in there. I can save that. Okay, now I can go back to Windows Explorer. I can go to desktop and find other stuff and even more stuff. Okay, so that pretty much wraps up the stuff that I wanted to cover from this. So I also want to talk a little bit about the recycle bin. So let's open it up real quickly, see what's in there. Those are a couple of files we deleted a couple of minutes ago. I'm going to pick up this whole folder here, other stuff, drop it over here. And you'll see that it also shows up here, and you can't actually see the stuff or use the stuff that's in there, but if we wanted to, I didn't really want to delete other stuff, pick that up, move it back, and at a certain point, we need to clean out our recycle bin here, so we can empty our recycle bin. Now once we empty it, these things are gone. We're not going to get those back. So let's put this one in, and we'll also go ahead and we're going to restore these items, and they'll put them back sort of where they were. Not in the same exact spot here, but it's on the desktop. So again, once you do empty the recycle bin, they are gone and they are not coming back. So do keep that in mind. You can also empty the recycle bin here, which probably not a good idea. You always need to check to make sure there's not anything in there that you really want to keep. Okay, so with that, I think you have enough to do some basic file management. There will be additional stuff in MindTap, but I really want to be sure that you can keep track of where your files are going. Okay, let us know in general if you have any questions, and have a great day.